the shadows of American law enforcement lies a history of controversial operations, questionable decisions, and outright failures that have shaped public perception of the Federal Bureau of Investigation. Today, we're diving deep into 10 of the most troubling cases in FBI history. Our first case takes us back to 1956. COINTELPRO, a name that would become synonymous with government overreach. For 15 years, the FBI conducted a secret war against its own citizens. Civil rights activists, feminist organizations, and socialist groups found themselves in the crosshairs of a program that used every trick in the book, from spreading malicious lies to instigating violent conflicts between groups. The operation's true scope wouldn't be revealed until burglars broke into an FBI office in 1971, exposing thousands of incriminating documents. The streets of Boston bring us to our second case. James Whitey Bulger, mob boss, murderer, and FBI informant. From 1975 to 1995, Bulger operated with virtual immunity. While his handlers claimed he was helping them take down the Italian mafia, Bulger was building his own criminal empire. The price? At least 19 murders under the FBI's watch. The case exposed a corrupt relationship that would tarnish the Bureau's reputation for decades to come. Ruby Ridge, Idaho. What began as a simple arrest warrant evolved into a deadly siege. Randy Weaver's wife and teenage son were killed by federal agents. The incident became a rallying cry against government overreach, with the FBI facing accusations of using excessive force against American citizens. The aftermath would lead to major changes in the Bureau's crisis response protocols. But the lessons of Ruby Ridge weren't learned fast enough. Just months later, in Waco, Texas, the FBI found itself in another siege, this time against the Branch Davidians' religious sect. After 51 days of standoff, the situation ended in tragedy. 76 people, including 25 children, died when fire engulfed the compound. The FBI's aggressive tactics, including the use of tear gas, drew widespread condemnation. Sometimes the greatest threats come from within. Robert Hansen, a veteran FBI agent, spent 2 decades selling America's secrets to the Soviet Union and later Russia. His betrayal, discovered in 2001, compromised countless operations and led to the deaths of several intelligence assets. The case exposed glaring weaknesses in the FBI's internal security measures.
FBI investigation into Hillary Clinton's emails. Comey's statement sparks controversy.
The 2016 presidential election brought the FBI into unprecedented political territory. The investigation into Hillary Clinton's private email server became a political football, with then-Director James Comey's public statements drawing criticism from all sides. The Bureau's handling of the case raised serious questions about its role in electoral politics. February 14, 2018, Parkland, Florida. A shooter opened fire at Marjorie Stoneman Douglas High School, killing 17 people. In the aftermath, a disturbing truth emerged. The FBI had received specific warnings about the shooter's intentions, but failed to act. This tragic oversight highlighted systemic problems in how the Bureau handles threat assessments. Operation Crossfire Hurricane. The FBI's investigation into possible Russian interference in the 2016 Trump campaign became a political lightning rod. Operation Crossfire Hurricane, the FBI's investigation into possible Russian interference in the 2016 Trump campaign, became a political lightning rod. Later reviews would reveal serious errors in surveillance applications, leading to reforms in how the FBI conducts sensitive political investigations. In 2013, during an interrogation connected to the Boston Marathon bombing, Ibrahim Tadashev was shot and killed by an FBI agent under disputed circumstances. The incident raised troubling questions about the Bureau's interrogation practices and use of lethal force. But perhaps no case better exemplifies the FBI's darkest chapter than its campaign against Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Under J. Edgar Hoover's leadership, the Bureau conducted a years-long operation to discredit one of America's greatest civil rights leaders. Through surveillance, blackmail, and character assassination, the FBI tried to neutralize Dr. King's influence, a shameful episode that the Bureau still struggles to reconcile with today. These 10 cases represent more than just failures or mistakes. They reveal patterns of overreach, abuse of power, and institutional arrogance that have eroded public trust. While the FBI has implemented reforms following many of these incidents, they serve as stark reminders of the need for constant vigilance and oversight in law enforcement. The Bureau's motto is fidelity, bravery, integrity. But these cases remind us that even institutions dedicated to upholding the law can lose their way. As we look to the future, the lessons learned from these dark chapters must never be forgotten. The story of the FBI's worst cases isn't just about past mistakes, it's a warning about the eternal tension between security and liberty, and the price we pay when that balance is lost.
Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that thumbs up. It really helps the channel grow. And if you're new here, subscribe and turn on the notification bell so you never miss out on our next adventure. Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. We'd love to hear from you. Until next time, stay awesome and keep exploring.